Okay, this video is to help us with the phases of the moon. This is the same model we used in class. It's a cardboard cutout. Okay, and we have the moon there represented by a ping pong ball. As you can see, the dark half is facing away from the sun and the light half is facing towards the sun. And so I'm going to start the journey of the moon around the planet Earth, because our perspective right here, this is the perspective from planet Earth. Move it there. You notice the dark half is still away from the sun. The light half faces the sun. So we're turning and we're looking. What do you know? And by the way, we started over when it was over at the first spot. This was the, of course, new moon. We've now moved it over here. If you look, a little bit of light on the right. We call that a waxing crescent. And then, so we're going to make the moon move right here. And we call that the first quarter. And I'm giving you time to say it at home. Light side facing the sun. The light side is always facing the sun, and the dark side is always facing away from the sun. The moon continues its journey. And it's almost totally illuminated except a little bit on the left, and we call that a waxing gibbous. And as always, the light half is facing our sun. Alright, continues its journey. And now it's a totally full moon. And once again, to our eyes it's full. If we were to get in a spaceship and take off and fly over the moon, we would notice this is now the dark half and the sun's over there. Okay? Back to this. Alright? We have the, if you look at it, there's a little bit of darkness on the right now. We call that a waning gibbous. A waning gibbous. And then we continue around. We always keep the light half is always facing the sun. You look at it, there's this, the light half, and here is the sun. And to our eyes on planet Earth, we're seeing the last quarter. And we're almost done with the whole journey. We move it to its final location, where the dark half is away from the sun. And as we look at that, we notice, from our perspective on planet Earth, where we live, you see a little sliver of light on the left, and that's a waning crescent. And then, of course, back to the new moon. So that's a modeling the phases of the moon as it goes from new moon to waxing crescent, to first quarter, to waxing gibbous, to full moon, to waning gibbous, to last quarter, to waning crescent, and then the sun is always facing the moon, and the illuminated part of the moon is always facing the sun at all times. Hopefully that is helpful.